And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas and welcome to this special edition of This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Learning from his insight and experiences is a great opportunity for me as well as for all of us. Welcome, Dr. Sir.
Thank you. Namaskar.
And Dr. Sir, as we meet today and the day we are recording, it is Vijaya Dashami Day. Prime Minister of India addressed the nation on this day, and how do you feel the importance and significance of festivals?
Well, I mean, as you know, according to our Vedic sculpture, Vijaya Dashami is the most auspicious day, and it's kind of winning over bad evil forces. And I think Prime Minister address was very timely, because right now India is really winning over so many different area throughout the world, and so I think that's a perfect perfect speech of the Prime Minister on Vijaya Dashami.
Absolutely. And Dr. he mentioned about Navratri, about worshipping of Shakti and then celebrating victory, and in that context he also mentioned about the resilience of Indian culture in terms of reinventing itself and moving and transforming itself with changing times. From that point of view, how do you see last 10, 20 years of India? It is collective will to overcome challenges.
Yes, in last 10 to 20 years, India has moved quite a bit and came a long way. And now whole India is a different India. For example, when we left India 50 years ago, and what is India today, it's a big difference. It's a difference between what you call Asman and Jameen kind of difference. And I think India is now almost very close to the other developed country, very well informed. The people of the India are well informed, well connected to the world. Internet is widely used, and obviously we have 35% of our population is under 35 or 25. And whenever there is a young country like this, just like China, they always have a lot of potential of going forward and upward.
And when you refer to upward, then I'm reminded of the other important day on this week, which relates to Air Force Day. And India has acquired from France Rafale. Defense Minister of India was there to receive it. He also did Shastra Puja. So talk to me about your impression about the importance of deciding fast and moving quickly towards acquiring this, which was pending for almost 2 decades.
Well, that credit goes to Prime Minister Modi, because we need this kind of arsenal, which is state of art, very timely and very competent with the 21st century. And Prime Minister Modi's administration has decided very decisively and boldly to go for it. And now we have this first aircraft, and what I understand that we are going to get 3 aircraft, and the remaining will come in the May 2020. And these 3 aircraft which will be coming so in the beginning, they will be used to train our pilots.
And so moving towards a stronger India, again connecting with Vijaya Dashami Day, so not only we work towards overcoming evil which is outside, but also focus on overcoming evil within. This is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi also reminded the nation, and he connected it with 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi also. And in terms of overcoming internal evil, how do you see inspiration coming from festivals like Vijaya Dashami?
Well, I mean, festival like Vijaya Dashami has its own importance in overcoming this kind of evil forces. But I always remember that when someone is winning or someone is successful, always bad forces always they die down and they become dormant, and always good forces prevail, and that's that's the importance of Vijaya Lakshmi. I mean, Dussehra,
Absolutely, and that is what is Satyameva Jayate, so truth is victorious. And the truth is, you come away from India, but India stays with you. Indian culture helps you in designing your life to the best possible way. And your first-hand experience of being working closely with Indian community, and recently AIA organized the Deepavali Mela. You were also present there. How do you see the spirit of Indians in staying tuned to Indian culture?
Yeah, it's very important because I said during that Mela from the stage that I must congratulate all the AIA past president, board of trustees, and volunteers, those who are doing this function. It's not just celebration of the Diva and Deepavali. It is only way to connect our second generation to our heritage and culture, and they should know real meaning of Deepavali is not just do some firecrackers and eat sweets and light up the lights. No, but it shows that Deepavali is a meaningful, because that's how the good prevails over the bad, and if you are good in your life, you always prevail and you're successful.
Talking about goodness of India in taking some important historical decisions in recent times, after abrogation of Article 370, there has been a lot of talks, especially from the neighboring country, but within India also. And gradually people have started appreciating that this was the right way to go, and even there are indications that National Conference, which was vehemently opposing it, is also softening its stand.
Correct.
How do you see the way it is implemented by Modi government?
I think it's absolutely masterstroke, and it was done fantastically, because in fact it was integral part. Kashmir is integral part of the India, and this administrative changes what Prime Minister Modi and his administration did it. Now people are realizing that actually this is a better way in long run in the future of the Kashmir and Kashmiris, and I think that's why even National Council or National Congress they are also realizing it, and they are softening their stand.
And Dr. Saab, you have always been on the forefront of Indo-American caucus and those kind of things, where the cooperation between India and America is becoming stronger. And what we are now reading after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit, that India and America are very close to signing an important trade deal. What could be your anticipation in terms of the outcome of this upcoming deal?
Now, I think because of the last visit by Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, and President of USA endorsing him in open platform like in Houston, shows that USA is more than willing or more than anxious to do the business with India, because they can see that India has a largest middle class, almost 500 million people, 500 million people are middle class going upward, have a power of spending. So they can appreciate that American company always will do better in the market like India. Plus, India has educated mass. India has technologically young Indians are very up to date, and USA can make use of those youngster who are really hardworking youngster, and who are knowledgeable youngster, and who knows about technology. And I think it's a win-win situation for both the country.
Absolutely, we look forward to more positive developments happening. And as we move towards the concluding part of this, Prime Minister Narendra Modi seems to have a very clear understanding of the rhythm of Indian culture, as well as he is aware of the challenges which current India is facing, and he combines that. In your case also, there has been positive approach towards life, and you are continuously looking at broadening your horizon. So where would you say is the credit for this positive approach that you have? And that would be our final question for the day.
Well, I mean, I always give credit for my positive approach to my parents, obviously, and my faith in the right thing to do. And once you have faith about right thing to do, and always help other people, and take everyone together while going up, always it remains positive, and people will be positive, and they will always remember when you hold somebody's hand while going up, rather than forgetting them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, your greetings for our viewers.
Well, dear friends, thanks for joining us during this week episode of this week with the Dr. Sudhir Parikh. It was really a great discussion, great show, and I wish everyone a happy Dussehra, Vijaya Dashami, and always remember that Satyameva Jayate, and if you follow that philosophy, you will be very happy, and people around you very happy. Thank you. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, Chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh.